What's going on, everybody? It's Warhawk and welcome to Nerf Talk. We have a video on the Dungeons and Dragons blasters here. So, I don't know if everybody remembers or not, but a couple of weeks ago before the giveaway, I did a video announcing that the two of the three Dungeons and Dragons blasters will be joining the Nerf room. I haven't been able to get my hands on the bow yet. Actually, I haven't even been able to see it anywhere yet, so I'm still looking, of course. The Nerf Talk, branches, kind of reaches out, so I do have some people looking for me. So hopefully we can get our hands on it. So for now, I want to talk about the Fire Shot and the Ember Strike. So first of all, I just want to say, for being gimmick blasters, these are actually not too bad. Now, not only do they look super cool, but they all actually both perform pretty well, in my opinion. Not too bad for being gimmick blasters, as I said. So, first, and one thing I just want to get out of the way really quick. So, both these blasters come with these new Elite Darts. Look at Dragon Darts. Fire! So, so they're just red. They act just like regular Elite Darts. And of course you can put them in with any Elite blasters that are out there. So anyhow, so let's take a look at the Fire Shot. So this little guy, very cool looking blaster. The thing I noticed first about this, it is very similar to the Dino Squad Stego Smash, kind of with the same spikes on the back, kind of with the same tail kind of prime in the back, but I did notice on this one that this guard here is a little bit tighter than the Stego Smash. There's a little bit more room there on the Stego Smash than this one, but it does fit okay. As long as I'm kind of holding my one finger back a little bit, it's not too cramped. Now, the only one thing I can say about the Fire Shot is the prime on this, the little tail prime, because it is a back pulling prime, sometimes does hit the back of my wrist when I do fire this blaster. So for bigger hands, it's not the best, but for the smaller nerfers out there, I'm sure they would love this thing, because not only is it a blaster, but it also could be used as a toy, right? Dragons, roar! But anyhow, so take a shot with this real quick. And this little guy is averaging around 60 feet to 65 feet per second from what I've seen in other videos. Of course, I don't have the chronograph yet. But anyhow, so not too bad, right? It is a it is a smooth trigger, but it is a little stiff. So it's a little harder to pull on this one than some other blasters out there, but it's still workable. It's not that bad. The actual grip on it is a little small in my hands, like I did mention before. And as you can see here, it's got these cool little dragon looking scales on the bottom of this blaster. And that is for actually dart storage. So I found that pretty cool. So this blaster does come with 5 of these fire darts, Elite Darts. And it does have the 4 storage there, as you can see, on the bottom of it. So overall, the Fire Shot, definitely for a smaller nerfer, but I've been using it and I love it, because I'm a really big fan of the little single shot pistols, right? And when you get one that kind of looks this cool, I mean, yeah, a lot of fun with this guy. So Fire Shot, thumbs up. Now, we're gonna go on to the Ember Strike. And I gotta say, for a gimmick blaster, This thing is absolutely awesome. The Ember Strike, when I first laid my eyes on it, like watching reviews on it, I was kind of like, okay, we got a very cool looking blaster that's a bottom prime, a rotating front loading barrel. You know, hold on a second here. Is it actually going to be a gimmick battle blaster? And you know what? In my eyes, this thing absolutely is. I would take this into battle, no problem. When we do our little target game out back, using this thing, it is definitely a battle blaster. Not only gimmicky, but it does perform well, and yes. So anyhow, look at this thing. Does that not look amazing or what? I mean, the overall look on this blaster, unfortunately, you know, when they went with this gold, I would have loved to see the name in gold too, but they didn't do that, but that's okay. It still, in my eyes, looks really, really cool. This blaster actually has an 8-round dart drum in the front. Cool thing about this one, it comes with extra darts. So not only do you get the 8 for the barrel in the front, you're also going to get 8 for the storage piece in the stock. So you can fit 8 darts in there. So you get 16 darts with this blaster, which is kind of rare nowadays with Hasbro because they don't like giving extra darts out for some reason, but this one you are getting it. Now, the grip on this and the stock, everything on this blaster is wider, which I love because it fits in my hand so nicely. Just the curve of this right here, everything, even this little thumb guard, stock guard, whatever they're called. I'm still an amateur, still getting used to these reviews. Anyhow, there is so much room there. It is so comfortable to just wheel this around. I have absolutely no problem. You know, you can, it's not very heavy. It is a little front heavy because all the operations of the bus are in the front, which we're going to talk about right now. Bottom prime blasters. I love them. The prime on this, like I said, this blaster is pretty wide. So it fits in my hand so comfortable, and I can prime this so fast and fire so fast. Now, there is one thing I did notice about this blaster. When you do prime it, so you're going to pull back, and then you're going to push forward. Now, it stops there. Well, here's the thing. When it kind of stops, it won't shoot. You have to make sure that when you're pushing the prime forward, you go all the way. So it's actually you're gonna feel it click, and then you're gonna have to push forward again just a little bit more to make sure it's, you know, all the way forward, and then this blaster will fire for you. Now, this blaster here, from what I've seen, its average feet per second is around 75 feet per second, which is above average for elite darts, right? Average is usually around 70 feet per second, so it's actually shooting a little faster. And one awesome thing about the Ember Strike, slam fire. It's a blaster with slam fire. Any blaster with slam fire is awesome. So slam fire, of course, you're just gonna hold the trigger down and prime, and as soon as you're done priming, the dart will just fire automatically, as long as you got the trigger held down. Now, one last thing I want to say is this stock itself. Now, unfortunately, mine, the storage is a little loose, so sometimes when I'm moving this around, it'll just pop open. But that's okay, because these are pretty secure in there. They're not going to fall out on you unless you're, you know, holding it upside down. But other than that, it is so comfortable on my shoulder too. So everything about this blaster is just awesome. Unfortunately, though, it's about 50 bucks Canadian. So it is on the, you know, pricier side, but look what you're getting. I mean, it just looks awesome, performs awesome. I love it. Ember Strike, thumbs up for sure. So yeah, that's my pretty much 2 cents on the Dungeons and Dragons blasters. I definitely recommend this one for sure. Fire Shot, definitely make an awesome gift for, you know, a little nerfer. Because like I said, not only is it a blaster, but it's also kind of a toy they can play with, you know, with other toys. But this guy right here, I mean, I am so glad I found this when I did, because I love this thing. This thing, I've been using it a lot. So anyhow, So that, like I said, my two cents on the Dungeons and Dragons blasters. So, you know, make sure to leave a comment. Tell me, do you guys have these in your area? Let me know if you actually have one and what you think of it. Make sure to leave a like, and as always, keep on nerding.